Last few videos I've been doing has been on Axel Rudakubana, that little fucking creature that murdered them 3 innocent little girls and butchered several others. Luckily, the others didn't die, but what that little rat done was horrendous. Absolutely no words for what he done to them little girls. When it all came out in court, what he actually did do, well, the amount of times that he did stab them was absolutely horrendous and heartbreaking, not only for the family but everyone else in the wider community, even the likes of us out here who had nothing to do with that area. It still has a massive effect on everyone for someone to do such a horrible thing to little girls like that. But imagine this was done 20, 30 years ago. Now, because these type of things are happening more often, people are becoming numb to it. It's just like it's happening that often. People are becoming desensitized to things like this when it shouldn't be happening at all. It is an absolute fucking joke. He was getting watched by Prevent on 3 different occasions, and he still managed to go on and commit these offences. These should never, or that day should never have happened. And I believe there's people close, this is just my own personal opinion, that knew something like this was going to happen. It should have been stopped. The Prevent, like I've just mentioned, which is an organisation that, as the title says, Prevent, tries to prevent things like this happening. He was referred to them 3 times. His parents knew something was going on. He was stopped by his father from going to the school on one occasion. Then he went on to commit this heinous act, and it should never have happened. And as we all know, he's now inside HMP Belmarsh, and he's doing life with a minimum of 52 years. 52 grueling years for him to think about what he actually done. Because at the moment, he'll not be thinking. But in time, hopefully he will realise and he will suffer for what he's done. He's going to be suffering anyway when the lads get him and they gets the prison justice dished out to him. That's why he's so protected at the moment, because an attack is imminent on him from just about every prisoner in the system. Obviously not the VPs or the ones that are in for similar offences, but I'm talking about the ones that are on normal location will want to get a hold of this creature. But obviously he's that protected and he will not ever go on normal location. He'll always be on a VP. For a lot of the time at the moment, until they decide what they're doing with him, he will be kept in the segregation. He is in segregation in HMP Belmarsh as far as we know, because believe you me, when he does get moved, it will be kept hush hush. The officers, there'll only be a small percent of screws and governors that will know where he's getting sent, and they will try and keep it quiet. But as you always get a whistleblower, someone will let loose where he's went. There is talks from going to Ashworth Hospital, but I believe he will be getting assessed intensively, but he will be going to a high security prison, and he probably will end up in somewhere like Frankland. And they'll probably put him on house block, what's it called? Air wing, inside of Frankland, where they've got the likes of Ian Huntley, Levi Belfield, Wayne Cousins. All of these high profile inmates are on this wing because they're all vulnerable to attack. That's why they get called VP, a vulnerable prisoner, because they will come under attack. Most of them who I've just mentioned have been attacked severely, especially Ian Huntley, when Damien Fawkes got a hold of him and gave him a big one of them, and he nearly lost his life. That's what will be happening to him at some point throughout his sentence on numerous occasions. But they will be putting him on somewhere like that with them. But because he's only 18-year-old, he's not supposed to be go on a wing until they're over 21-year-old in a high security prison. But because of the exceptional circumstances, they probably will put him somewhere like that. Or they will put him on a unit somewhere and keep him there until he's 21. Then they'll put him exactly where I've just mentioned, somewhere like that, with the likes of Huntley and them. The other ones that are despised, they'll all keep them together. And like I've mentioned, they're all on ear wing inside of HMP, excuse me, Frankland prison. And that's what they do. The ones that are all vulnerable to attack and the ones that are all the most high profile. But as I've said, I will keep you up to date and I won't come on here and put bollocks on where it's not true facts. Because a lot of people did send us that voice note of someone supposedly, or two brothers down in Strangeways that supposedly attacked them. A screw had let them in. As soon as I listened to the voice note, because a lot of people who haven't been to prison before, or a lot of people that are brand new and haven't got a clue, they listen to things like that and they believe it. As soon as I listened to that voice note, I could tell it was fake. He's so high profile, that screw's head would be on the chopping block if he had let two lads into the cell to attack him. So as soon as I heard that, I knew it was fake. So I put the rumours to bed before the Ministry of Justice even issued their statement saying it was false. I was telling people it wasn't true before that statement even came out. So like I say, I will tell you exactly what's going on this channel, more so on my YouTube channel, but I do snip it down and put it on here as well. Obviously this is on TikTok as I'm speaking TikTok live, so there we have it, people. I will keep us all up to date.